Ministry of Road Transport and Highways approved roads projects worth 217.5 crore rupees in Manipur. Chief Minister N. Biren updates on progress of IIIT multi-level parking in Senapati district. Ministry of Finance announces revision in rates of DNS allowance for central government employees. Central Industrial Security Force seizes gold worth lakhs of rupees from 2 passengers at Imphal Airport. Security forces recover various arms and ammunition from Kangpokpi and Thoubal districts. Large flock of Amur falcons witnessed soaring across the skies of Tamenglong district. And Prime Minister Narendra Modi embarks on two-day visit to Russia's Kazan to participate in the 16th BRICS summit. Hello and welcome. You are watching ISCOM English News. This is Nancy giving you the news in details. The Ministry of Road Transport and Highways has approved 217.5 crore rupees for undertaking 57 highway and IVR project in Manipur. Under Secretary to the Government of India, Sandeep Kumar Singh informed this in a press statement recently. Singh further informed that the state government should accord administrative approval to the individual works. The technical approvals and financial sanctions should be accorded by the executive agency within the period of 4 months from the date of administrative approval of the work, failing which the work would be deemed to have been desanctioned unless the approval of state government for extending validity of administrative approval is obtained. No excess cost beyond 10% of the amount administratively approved for the proposal would be permissible in any individual work. Chief Minister N. Biren Singh has shared updates on two major development projects in Senapati district, which are expected to bring significant positive change to the region. In a recent social media post, the Chief Minister highlighted the progress of the Indian Institute of Information Technology (IIIT) in Mayankang, in a prestigious educational institution that is set to offer world-class education opportunities for the youth in the region. In addition to the IIIT, the Chief Minister also mentioned the ongoing construction of a multi-level parking facility, the first of its kind in Manipur. This project is aimed at improving infrastructure and addressing transportation challenges in the district. The Chief Minister emphasized that these projects go beyond physical development, reflecting a broader vision for the future of the hill districts, focused on prosperity and growth of the region. The Ministry of Finance, Department of Expenditure, has announced a revision in the rates of DNS allowance (DA) for central government employees. In an office memorandum issued yesterday, the DA has been increased from 50% to 53% of the basic pay effective from July 1, 2024. The revised DA will be applicable to all central government employees as per the 7th Central Pay Commission (CPC) recommendations. Basic pay refers to the pay drawn in the prescribed levels in the pay matrix, excluding any special or additional pay. The DNS allowance will remain a distinct element of remuneration and will not be considered part of pay under Fundamental Rule 9.21. Additionally, payment fractions of 50 paise or more will be rounded off to the next higher rupee, while those below 50 paise will be ignored. The revised rates will also apply to civilian employees paid from Defence Services estimates, with separate orders for Armed Forces personnel and railway employees to be issued by the Ministry of Defence and Ministry of Railways respectively. The orders have been issued in consultation with the Comptroller and Auditor General of India for employees of the Indian Audit and Accounts Department. In an operation yesterday, the Central Industrial Security Force (CISF) seized gold valued at lakhs from 2 passengers at Imphal Airport. The confiscation took place around 1:30 p.m. following actionable intelligence that prompted CISF personnel to conduct ex-BIS screening of hand baggage. During the screening, one Laurembam Ramananda Mangang, aged 26 years from Iroisemba Laurembam Lekai, was reportedly found carrying 312.91 grams of gold. Another passenger identified as Ketrimayum Gulsan Maitei, aged 30 years, from Iroisemba Maning Lekai, was reportedly discovered with 310.61 grams of gold, also in 3 chains. Both individuals were set to travel from Imphal to Guwahati on Indigo flight 6E6342. The seized gold, along with the passengers, have been handed over to the Customs Division at Imphal Airport for further investigation. In a major security operation, search and area domination efforts were conducted by security forces in the vulnerable and fringe areas of the hill and valley districts of Manipur yesterday. During the operations in Aigijang, Kangpokpi districts, a substantial case of arms and ammunition was recovered. Among the seized items were 1.303 sniper rifle, one 9mm CMG with a magazine, one 9mm pistol, and one single-barreled breech-loading firearm. Security forces also recovered two 51mm mortar high explosive cells, two No. 36 hand grenades, 5 live rounds of ammunition, a communication set, one picket grenade, and 2 smoke grenades. As per a report of the Manipur Police Control Room, the operation was part of ongoing efforts to maintain peace and security in the region. Investigations are ongoing to trace the source of these weapons, and further actions is expected in the coming days. In a development aimed at enhancing security and restoring peace in Manipur, the Indian Army, Assam Rifles, Manipur Police and other security forces have successfully conducted a series of joint operations in both the hill and valley regions of the state. A release issued by the PRO and spokesperson of the Ministry of Defence, Manipur, Nagaland and Southern Arunachal Pradesh today stated, over the past weeks, these coordinated efforts have led to the recovery of a total of 12 weapons, ammunition and various warlike stores. On October 15th, a comprehensive search and recovery operations was launched by the Indian Army in collaboration with the Manipur Police in the Lairongtal Pitra area of Thoubal districts. These operations resulted in the seizure of significant military hardware, including one AK-56 rifle, one SLR, a carbine machine gun, a single-barrel rifle, a pistol, as well as grenades and assorted ammunition. Following this, on October 16th, another intelligence-based operation was carried out near Kanan Veng village in Churachandpur district by the Assam Rifles and Manipur Police. These operations yielded 1.303 rifle, 5 single-barrel rifles, a 9mm pistols, along with additional ammunition and warlike stores. All recovered items have been handed over to the Manipur Police for further investigation. In an extraordinary spectacle, a large flock of Amur falcons was witnessed soaring across the skies of Tamenglong district today, captivating local residents and bird enthusiasts alike. This remarkable event highlights the ongoing migratory patterns of these stunning birds, which travel thousands of kilometers from their breeding grounds in Siberia to their winter habitats in Southeast Asia. The Amur falcons is renowned for the long migratory journey, often traveling alone or in large groups. These birds typically pass through northeast India, marking their stopovers in the regions like Tamenglong, where they are welcomed by nature lovers and ornithologists who closely monitor their populations and behavior. A training session on organic productions of field peas, along with the distributions of seeds, was held today at Lamboykul Community Hall in Kundrakpump AC. The initiative was part of the MOVCDNER Phase 4 program and focused on empowering the farmers of the Yelhow Farmer Producer Company (FPC). The event was organized by the Diocesan Social Service Society (DSSS) with support from the Department of Agriculture. Key attendees include Nodal Officer for Millet from the Department of Agriculture K.S. Nimaichan Singh, Service Provider of DSSS Awoyo Lungland, and Chairman of Yelhow FPC A.B. Langbamt, who serve as Presidium members. Experts share valuable insights on effective planting techniques and strategies to enhance productivity. Participants learned about organic practices that promote healthier crops and sustainable farming methods. Additionally, pesticides specifically targeting pests that affect pea plants were distributed, equipping farmers with essential tools to protect their crops.
ngasi ekhoi na Yelhow FPC gi makhad leiba FIC gi farmers ji punjalaga koigi lamboi khun rema community honda training program pangthok che hairiba training program je mapungoi na koigi hawai thaba filti hawai thagadaba farmers ji da kamaina karamba technology sijanaraga karam mong da hawai tharagati magi pothok hena phagani aduga magi tarakadaba laina tina oi taragaju madu kamaina ngantokani aduga magi pothok hena puthoga aikoi ge farmer jingi income je kamaina hena akoi double income langani hen income langani haibi gi matangda Yelhow FPC ga aikoi gi DSS service provider ga punna punjalaga akoi gi C gi program singa si je lambu khunda pantok chabani.
Jiribam district's only hospital at Ningsingkul is proving to be a district hospital functioning properly with more outpatients visiting the hospitals in the recent times. Our correspondent in the district shows an account of the busy hospital routines that was otherwise earlier. The district hospital has begun functioning much better since the government has made sufficient doctors and staff available. Additionally, the hospital has been facilitated with various equipment in the recent past. Notably, civil bodies and student organizations based in Jiribam had been urging the authorities concerned to make ample doctors and staff available in the hospital. During the inspection visit, our correspondent found the building blocks of the hospital being repaired to make it more convenient for the patients. One of the officials at the hospital, who did not want his identity to be disclosed in public, said even as the hospital has improved a lot in many ways, the hospital is still not equipped with some basic facilities such as ultrasound machines, blood bank, ICU, oxygen plant, and dialysis. He also informed that the hospital is facing issues pertaining to the power supply. Furthermore, the inspecting team found technicians charging 300 rupees per ECG, citing non-issuance of ECG rolled paper by the government. The technicians have been buying the rolled papers from their own pocket. Nevertheless, the patients' parties extended gratitude to the doctors and staff of the hospital for ensuring that the patients need not travel to the hospitals in Assam's Kasar district. Talking to our correspondent, one of the patient's parties, namely P. Biramani Singh, said the hospital has improved a lot. However, there are still some basic facilities that need to be put in place for the larger interest of the general public. He drew attention of the authorities concerned to make all essential supplies for conducting medical tests available at the earliest. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has embarked on the two-day visit to Kazan, Russia, where he will participate in the 16th summit of the BRICS grouping, which included Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. Hosted by Russia, this summit comes at a crucial time as non-Western powers seek to assert their influence amid ongoing tensions related to the conflict in Ukraine. This will be the first BRICS summit since the group expanded last year in Johannesburg, welcoming new members, Egypt, Ethiopia, Iran, and the United Arab Emirates. Key issues on the agenda include Russia President Vladimir Putin's proposal for a BRICS-led payment system aimed at countering the SWIFT international financial network, from which Russian banks were excluded in 2022. Additionally, the summit will address the escalating situation in West Asia. During his visit, Prime Minister Modi is expected to hold a series of important bilateral meetings, including discussions with Russian President Vladimir Putin and Chinese President Xi Jinping. In a significant boost to Tripura's economy and communication network, the Ministry of Road Transport and Highways has announced the sanctions of project worth over 2,800 crore rupees for the state. This development follows a review meeting chaired by Union Minister Nitin Gadkari, attended by Tripura Chief Minister Professor Dr. Manik Saha at Vanijya Bhavan yesterday. During the meeting, discussions focused on 8 key projects slated for funding by the ministry. Notable allocations include 800 crore rupees for the Agartala Eastern Bypass, a 4-lane road extending 11 kilometers, and 1,500 crore rupees for widening the Amtali to Tripura Sundari Temple Road into a 50-kilometer 4-lane stretch. Additionally, 400 crore rupees will be dedicated to converting the Rani Bazar to ISBT Chandrapur Road into a 10-kilometer 4-lane stretch, alongside 100 crore rupees earmarked under the Central Road Fund. Dr. Saha also discussed plans for a new national highway from Kamalpur to Ambassa, enhancing international trade and tourism, and the establishment of the logistic park on the eastern bypass near Agartala over a 100-acre site. Moreover, funding for restoring national highways damaged by recent floods was addressed. The Indian Meteorological Department (IMD) has announced that the low pressure area over the Bay of Bengal is likely to intensify into a severe cyclonic storm by tomorrow, with Cyclone Dana expected to reach the coast of Odisha and West Bengal the following day. Heavy rainfall is anticipated in both states for at least 3 days, continuing until Friday. IMD forecasts wind speeds could reach 60 kilometers per hour along the Odisha-West Bengal coast starting Wednesday, increasing to 100 to 110 kilometers per hour, with gusts up to 120 kilometers per hour from the night of October 24 to the morning of October 25th. Fishermen in coastal areas have been advised against venturing into the sea this week due to the impending storm. A red alert has been issued for the districts of Puri, Khurda, Ganjam and Jagatsinghpur in Odisha on October 24, warning residents to prepare for heavy to very heavy rainfall as well as lightning. In response, the state government has ordered closure of schools and colleges in all 14 districts likely to be affected from October 23 to 25th. The affected districts include Ganjam, Puri, Jagatsinghpur, Kendrapara, Badrak, Balasore, Mayurbhanj, Keonjhar, Dhenkanal, Jaspur, Angul, Khordha, Nayagra and Cuttack. Additionally, heavy rains are expected in the coastal districts of West Bengal on October 23, with rainfall alerts issued for Purba and Paschim Medinipur, as well as North and South 24 Parganas district. Residents are urged to stay vigilant and take necessary precautions. Now the headlines once again. Road project worth 217.5 crore rupees in Manipur. Chief Minister N. Biren updates on progress of Triple IT multi-level parking in Senapati district. Ministry of Finance announces revisions in rates of dearness allowance for central government employees. Central Industrial Security Force seizes gold worth lakhs of rupees from 2 passengers at Imphal Airport. Security forces recover various arms and ammunition from Kangpokpi and Thoubal district. Large flock of Amur falcons witnessed soaring across the skies of Tamenglong district. And Prime Minister Narendra Modi embarks on two-day visit to Russia's Kazan to participate in 16th BRICS summit. Now that's all in this bulletin. Keep watching ISCOM English News.